people getting laid off from the job. What could be the cause? Recently, one person came to me who had been just laid off. One fine day, he was served a notice and he was told to just move out, search for his new job. What happens? In this chart, we will try to understand what exactly happens if there are issues in the chart and try to understand what could have been the reason, so that in your chart, if you have this particular grahas bad or they're affecting your career, then you can take action before the layoff hits you. See, in this chart, as you can see, this particular person has Mercury or Saturn, both not good in the chart. What happens? If the Saturn is not good in the chart, the person will not be able to understand what is doing good or bad. Many times he does not know how to convey to the higher ups, the managers or the bosses, what exactly he is doing. You are working very hard, you are solving problems, but that the management is not aware about your contribution, because you do not know how to communicate, how to inform your bosses. So that is what the problem is. You might be knowing many things, you might be doing many things, but the management is not aware what you are doing. So when the question of laying off comes, then your name will be there. Second thing, the Saturn rules over here, the third eye. So you don't have foresightedness. You could not see that the way we are acting and doing work in the organization, there can be a situation that you can be just kicked out. You could not foresee it. The third eye is the foresightedness, the intuition, a warning, a bell in the mind comes that there is something wrong going to happen to you, so that you can take action beforehand. You can be proactive. Second thing, the Mercury is not good in the chart. The Mercury is not good in the chart, then you will have emotional disturbances. For example, you are working in the office, there is a lot of workload, and you are putting in a labor day in and day out, and you are finishing the task also. But in office, in front of some people, you have outbursts of emotion. You say, what the hell is happening? My life is ruined. So much of work they are giving. This boss is not good. The management is not good. Eventually, all the information will go to the management and the HR. So just by working hard is not going to help you to retain your job. Working hard is one aspect, but conveying what you are working, quantifying and conveying to the management how much you have worked, that is another thing. That does not happen. Thirdly, emotional outburst, because you are emotionally disturbed. Mercury rules over the heart chakra with the seat of emotion. So you are emotionally disturbed. If you are emotionally disturbed, then your expression will get affected. You see, the Mercury is here, Saturn is here. Between that is the throat. Between these two energies, the throat chakra is the expression, communication. So you have a poor communication skill. If you are poor in communication, even if you have a lot of knowledge, and even if you are a hard worker, then you will not be retained in the job because you are a poor communicator. The management and the higher ups do not understand how much you know. What is your intention? They don't know unless you speak to them. So unless there is a bridge between the boss and you, there are chances that when the layoff comes, you will be in the hit list. That's for sure. So in this chart, we can see Saturn is not allowing this person to have clarity in thoughts. He does not understand how to proceed, how to tell his things. Mercury, emotional outbursts, emotional disturbances, and poor communication. The three things are very, very important to keep in mind, that in your chart also, if you have Mercury, Saturn like this, then you have to be very careful during this phase of layoff which is happening all over the world. And times to come, people say that the layoff will be increased because the AI is, kicking in, and a lot of things are getting taken over the AI. In future also it will happen like that. So you should be good at analyzing things, you should be good at your emotional stability, and you should be equally good at your communication skills. That can happen only when your Mercury and Saturn are good in the chart. Saturn rules over the third eye, Mercury rules over the heart chakra. So for the Mercury, you have to worry 15 Mercury Rudraksh. For Saturn, you have to worry 17 Mercury Rudraksh. If you worry 15 Mercury Rudraksh, 17 Mercury Rudraksh, and you do the energy balancing methods for the heart chakra, throat chakra, and the third eye, then you will continue to enjoy your work and there will not be any kind of fear for you getting laid off. That's for sure. So be proactive, be wise, and take action on time. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you have any kind of questions, then do subscribe, put the bell icon on, and put your questions down so that I can make a video out of this. So, Namaskar, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Vande Mataram.